This box has just arrived. I'm excited to paint because I love the Horus Heresy, as you can see. But it's going to be a challenge because I need to finish the entire box in 4 days. Why, you may ask? Well, I want to post this video before the box release day, so that you can watch it and be motivated with this video for your own box. It's time for the gameplay. So I have 4 days. The first day will be dedicated to build the entire box and hopefully prime it and maybe do the bases. The second day will be the airbrush day. All the base coats and the highlights and the shadows will be done this day. By the way, don't pay attention to that. It's another video. The second day I will do all the base coat with the brush and hopefully finish the 2 big pieces in this box, the Dreadnought Saturnine and the Arachnae, the big guns. On the last day I will do the finishing touches and the bases. Easy! So this way we have 3 entire days to edit the video and post it hopefully on next Thursday. Less talking, more building. One hour and a half later I built 2 minutes. Just 48 left to go. The instruction of the Praetor Saturnine was not so good. I struggled a lot with all the junctions, like the knees, the arms, etc. And at the end I can't even place it on the scenic bases. It doesn't fit. my feet are not in the right place, I guess. And I also can't glue the clock because it doesn't fit. Okay. And I was not able to place the hammer in the right position. But in the end, I love this position. He is really more aggressive. It's noon, the day after, and I finished 10 miniatures. This box is by far the hardest box I've ever tried in a challenge. There's only 40 marines left to build. Let's go! It's the end of the second day. It took me 2 full days to build the entire box. That was by far the hardest box I had to build in a short time. My back hurts already and I didn't even start the painting. Woohoo! So I have 2 days to paint the entire box. It's going to be very short. We will see what happens. But now it's rest time. Tomorrow morning I'm going to undercoat the minis and then start painting. Good night. It's airbrush time! And it means this! As you know, there's as much green as Sons of Horus players, and I did some tests to find my own green. You should know what color scheme it is, but you don't. Just because I completely failed the last week video challenge, which should be out next week. Subscribe. So here is my Sons of Horus color scheme. War Master Green and Legend Green from 2 thin coats, and Aqua Alchemy from Warpaint Fanatic. That's a great combination. Here is what it should look like when it will be done. Sneak peek for the next video. So let's start airbrushing. The big airbrush session is done, but I'm going to continue the airbrush with black. Black is a wonderful color for metallic base coat, and I think that I have a lot of metallic base coat to do. So basing it in black with the airbrush should be more efficient. I love time saving. So let's go! One hour and a half later, I did almost every black base coat. I often get the question of my precision skills with the airbrush. Here is an idea. The next step is still black, but with a brush, to paint the parts that I didn't get with the airbrush. Let's go. It's day 4, but it's almost 9 PM. I had a lot of things to do aside of the paint project, so I didn't paint too much today, but I managed to finish the black. Honestly, this project is getting harder and harder every day. I have to paint on the editing days, which is not so good. I'm done painting for today. I'm going to think about a plan to manage to do this video before Thursday. See you tomorrow! It's day 5. Just before filming this clip, I did the clock on this bad boy. That was the only red part in the entire army. So now it's time for the new paint plan. The idea is to do as much batch painting as possible, to be quicker. However, I have a choice to make. I did this part on the leg in black and I love it in black. But, as mentioned earlier in the video, I did another part of my army and these parts are in silver. And I love silver too. So I don't know what to do. I have 3 options. Option 1, I paint this black part in silver so that my entire army is looking the same. Option 2, in the next video, I redo this part in black so that my whole army is looking the same. And option 3, I let them in black and let them in silver so that I have a visual difference, I mean even more, between the Mark II and the Mark III. I like these options for 2 reasons. First, I think it's cool. And second, it means that these black parts are already done. It's quite tempting to do that, and I think I'm going to. So just to be sure, I'm going to do all the gold parts on the Mark II Marines. I think that doing all these parts will give me a better idea if the black is looking good or not. So let's go for some gold, and as I said, I will also do the gold on other minis because of the batch painting. It's day 5! Yesterday, just before finishing, I tested on 5 marines the entire color scheme to see if the black parts are good or not. And I like it. I think it's pretty cool like that, and if I change my mind later, when I will finish the Mark III, I could still paint these parts in metals. So for now, it's good. So this morning I'm going to base the entire 40 marines with the metal. Dark gun metal. I also tried it on the Saturnine Terminators and it's cool, so I'm going to base them too. Let's go! I based all the 40 marines and 2 Saturnine dreadnoughts. But you may wonder, how could I finish the video by tomorrow? I need some help. So I asked to Daphne, my wife, to edit this video. She said she already did a lot. So let's see her progress. Oh wow! She edited up to now! Amazing! How is she doing that? I finished all the metallic base coats, so it's time to highlight all of them. The gold is going to be highlighted with glorious gold. It's glorious. And the silver part with silver. Let's go! This challenge is too intense. I have to confess that I need some help. Maybe I will not need some help. Work harder! We've got the help that we deserve. It's Thursday, the video should be out today at 5 PM. And I still have some major things to do. I'm gonna do every plasma effect with the airbrush, then I have to paint every lenses, and I have to manage the big issue of the box, my broken base for the Dreadnought. I don't even know if I have a 100mm base here. I'm gonna check right now, and then make the plasma effect. I hope I have a 100mm bases here. It's noon and a half. It's time to do the bases. Finally, the entire box is complete. It's time for the big reveal. So this is the box almost complete. I like a lot of things, but I'm not happy with everything. First one is that I didn't finish the box. There are no decals on any miniatures, which is not so good. And I didn't finish all the details. Like all the weapons are just black. Nothing more. I want to add more on some bases and maybe some touch-ups on certain areas, like legs but not every legs, just the most highlighted one. But in the end, I'm pretty happy with what I did. I could have done more, but it was personally a huge week aside of it. That's why I didn't do a no sleep challenge with it. But next week, I need to finish these minis, so I will take some time to finish those too. Thanks for watching, please subscribe, bye!